Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Power to the People. I hope you're having a great day today. This is VEJLE, day 26, September year 1. So this is day 26. We need 50 days to win. So about halfway through. Yeah, slightly over halfway through. Let's go ahead and check the power line toggle. See, right now we got some serious issues. If I spread this out just a little bit more with a line right there, can I... Eek, that is a tough one. Okay, so we got power coming in from both of these directions. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to connect this. And that is going to change things up there. Yep, there we go. Let's get rid of this because I don't want to stop development. And I'm also going to probably separate these two lines so that this can provide that way. But look at this. This is at max capacity. Oh, dear. That's bad. We don't want that. Okay, so we're going to need another substation. I'm going to drop another one. We're going to drop it right, let's say, here. And then we're going to go ahead and get high voltage lines from this point. Bring them over. And we'll hook them up. Yeah, yikes. I should have saw that coming. Like that. All right. Now, can we fix this, please? So we want the electricity to be fed from a different one, so we can spread this load out right now. There we go. Okay, so that's our first line break, but we fixed it pretty quickly. I was kind of already in on it. So I wanted to bring you this overlay, right? Because it shows you and me better data and how things flow. Of course, you can see the power consumers like this too. But I feel like this view is really great until you want to go fix something or like place something, and then the colors kind of get in the way of the experience. But for the most part, just hitting Z over and over again, pretty nice. So kind of just waiting for these. It's annoying me that these roads aren't connecting. I really want to connect them. So we have several different... I'm tempted to connect this up to here. Like, to get these two things connected. But I know what happens when you do that. You start to get power flowing in funny things. Or power flowing in funny directions. And you end up with lines overloaded that otherwise wouldn't be. We can probably get around that with just putting a battery down. But now we're getting into the point where any battery I place is going to be getting into the city limits. I don't really want to be in the city limits, but I think I'm going to be, at least right here. We're going to place that down and connect you to the battery. So hopefully that, we're going to do that too. Hopefully that prevents any of that instability. We get power properly balanced around, and, you know, we don't get lines overloaded with that. We have $75,000. We can get additional... It's all about wind speed, right? We want to get additional output. Tomorrow's is even better than today. Maybe we don't need any more, but remember, we have another city being built in 25 hours. We don't want to spend too much cash. So we kind of want to just be careful on all spending, unless we have to, which, again, stressed lines equals have to. Hang on. So this is getting overloaded. Why don't we go ahead and let's have you... All right, I'm going to branch you off this direction, this way. And what we'll do is connect you like this. And then that will get distributed around just a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. All right, load balancing. Good. Over here, gonna connect this guy up. Little customer. All right, 8 hours. Here we go. Where's it gonna be? I'm hoping right here. I wouldn't be super upset about over here. I really don't want here. So if I can have that, that'd be great. Because the sources of our power, I kind of want to, you know, well, If we send too much power in this direction, then the high voltage lines start getting stressed. So ideally, you want to come at it from all directions to limit that stress. We can also go ahead and just do this. That'll reduce their usage for now. You have that extra battery, which is nice. Stop. Okay, this is fine. It's really far out, though. I would have preferred it to be here, but we'll make do. So we want to get, I think, another wind turbine. It's like I can place it over here. Has to be in elevated areas. Yes, I know. Somebody else mentioned that to me. They're like, says it right on the screen. I know. I don't read. Who the heck reads? Like that. We're going to grab the high-tech subs. I really don't need that, though. The small one should be fine, hypothetically. Let's get this hooked up. Like this. And then we'll bring it out this way. And then over down like this. And then high voltage lines, we will place a battery as an intermediary, let's say here. And then the battery will come over and hook up like this. And then this will connect to the battery like so. Okie dokie. So we are now providing power to the people. Yeah, see how that works? It's nice. All the wind, maximum effort here. This is the problem right here. Like, we're sending so much power this direction, right? So this is what I was concerned about. This is still fine for now, but if we get another city over here, right, then we need to start adding power producers on this side, because you can't send all the power from one side. Here like that too, and it'd be the same way if we did this direction. It'd be a lot of power, like from here and over here, like basically all the power from one direction, all heading that way. I don't want that. I think I actually said I wanted that, but I think I said it in reverse of what I actually wanted when I was explaining it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is, I don't want all the power to be coming from one direction, because then all of the juice has to flow on that single line or two lines that are heading that direction. So hopefully that makes sense. So a little bit there. This is getting stressed. So one thing we might be able to do is add... I really kind of wish I could add an offshore over here. I understand why I can't. You might be also curious about dams. That was the last map. That is not this map. This map does not get dams. I can, however, place a solar over here, and that sounds awesome. So let's do that right here next to the high voltage line. Boom. That'll take care of it. That'll take care of my problem. So we should see a lot less stress on this line on this day, because a lot of the power will be coming from this side. Well, okay. However, it is raining, so maybe that's not the case today. There is a lot of rain. So I might not have gotten that correct, but we'll see. As long as this is producing a good amount of power, we should have less stress on this line. Sports from home. Interesting. The esports movement. I'm looking at you, Charles. You know who you are. The esports movement has taken VEJLE by storm. Because of this, their stadium is now obsolete. Oh, we put about... Wow. It has been acquired by the local esports team, and it will be converted into a social housing project. Wow. A social housing project from a stadium? How many people do you think could live? If you took a giant stadium, I mean, I guess you'd have to bulldoze the whole thing and rebuild, wouldn't you? I mean, the stadium is just not built for that. I don't know. How many people could live in that space? Let me know. Like, put a guess down. Comments down below. How many people could live if you retrofitted, or, you know, I guess completely redid a stadium to make housing? How many people could live there? What do you think? There was less stress on this line. There wasn't a whole lot of output here, but there was less stress here. And I think a little bit of it is also because of the battery too. So, oh, here we go. Hello. There we go. And, no, we're good here. Yeah. Do I want to connect these? I have them separated right now, right? But I really don't. You know, I really don't. Yeah, no, because they're connected right here anyway. So why don't we just connect the whole thing? Because they're already connected. And I have this unbalanced, so we should see the loads. Like, it's on conservative, right? Yeah, conservative. So it should be balancing itself. You know, only taking power from there if it's not already overloaded, that kind of thing. I think we'll get... There's a new city in 6 days. I gotta imagine it's coming over here. I'm gonna prepare like it's coming over here, even though it may not be. And we're gonna drop a battery down, I think, right on the city limits here. I don't want that. Let's go here. Let's go here. We're just gonna charge that up like that. Okay. We also want to check out our generation, right? We have really good wind today. We'll have really poor wind tomorrow. So today is a nice rest day where we don't have to worry about whether or not we'll have power. But tomorrow, definitely gonna have a power issue tomorrow. If we're gonna have one, it'll be tomorrow. So we want to keep a look at that. This is a problem too. This is completely overloaded. So let's focus on that. And I think probably the answer here is just dropping another one right on top of it. Yeah. That'll split the load on these two. It's just necessary. We could even go like this, just to make sure the power could flow to either one of them. I mean, I think they're already connected that way, but I wanted to give the power the opportunity to get to this one without flowing through that one and vice versa. All right, so hopefully that doesn't lead to bad things. Again, we're on conservative, so this will get hot. But as soon as it's hot, the game will opt to send it from another source, if possible. This is a problem. But how is that a problem? 143. We have 25, 50, 100, and 125. That shouldn't have been an issue, unless I add another one, which I might do. It might have been better to add... It might have been better to add a wind turbine over here, but I wanted some solar, just for some extra things to have on a hot, sunny day, you know. But if we have no wind, but a good amount of sun, right? What if? You never know. And that's gonna be today. Low wind, high sun, and tomorrow's sunny as well. So having solar, good idea, I think. We should add another one actually. We'll put another one in. Sports from home. Due to lack of funding, the social housing project had to be canceled. The stadium will remain a stadium with the hopes that the whole esports thing will die down eventually. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. How about we add some power generation over here? What do you think? We should do that, right? A little bit of generation on this side. Maybe, yeah, how about we go like right about here? That sounds fine. Like that. Okay, hook it up to the grid, get it in there. See what happens. I want to see the line on the load though. Looking good. Looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. Making 100,000 a day. We have really low cost power too. Like, it's allowing, like, our maintenance costs are really low compared to having, like, say, another natural gas plant or something like that. Like, it doesn't take as much money to run this, which is great. Looks like we need this line to go like this instead. I can get rid of this now too, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't get a refund for it, so leave it alone. Okay, 4 days. 4 days for our new city. It's gotta be here, right? I feel like it's gotta be here. It could hit this side, but I'm generating power on this side now, so I'm all right with that actually. More solar energy, pump it up. Let's take a look. Make sure we're not dipping into battery. Okay, we are dipping into battery pretty heavily right now because it's evening. Sun's going down. Yeah, lack of sunlight, plus no wind. Yikes. Batteries, they're hauling ass. They're getting empty though. And we're starting to get some problems. Okay, we have $117,000. So we can add, I think we'll try to add one more of these. Oh, I have to go closer to town. No. Pop that in, and this is going to be a problem because that's a lot of juice. So we need to have this go this way and this go this way. So we can't have it all being sent on this line. It's too much. Now we're going to spread that out just a little bit. And probably what we can do is then go ahead and do that. Like that. Okay. What next? Right here. Do that and that. $98,000. Generation is kind of a problem right now. We can go more efficiently if we do this. Anything else? 3 days, $113,000, generating more wind. I'm going to add one more over here. Kind of just equalize what we're sending on this side. Maybe 2 more. Screw it, 2 more. We can afford it now that I doubled up. 2 more wind on that side, and then looks like sunny days and low wind for today. That's fine. I'm worried that this is going to be too heavy, so I'm gonna double this up anyway again. Yeah, so we're gonna take you like this all the way over and doubled up. Now that it gets getting distributed from there is fine. But, I mean, we have a limited capacity. So these are each going to produce up to 63 apiece. So 2 of them is 126. Of course, these lines can only take 143. So having 3 of them at full blast, if it's possible, it will overdo it on 1 of them. With 4, that likeliness is even higher. And so that's why I've got 2 sets of lines now. $42,000. Let's hoard money a little bit. Look at this stadium. I have to hope that this esports thing wears off. Good luck. Reduces this is actually pointless for us right now. Low temperatures, ad campaigns, tax incentives, efficient storage. Oh, this is cool. PV solar farm output by 20%. It's not bad. Yeah, if I had to choose, I think I would take the storage, though. If we go more solar. The thing is, though, we're struggling to maintain... Well, if we have our batteries fully charged, let's make more batteries. Okay. 2 PV cells. And then we take the remainder of our cash here. I know. Hoard, we'd have to hoard money. And then, yeah, didn't happen, did it? Go like this. All right, let's run the clock. Should be producing a ton of energy now. So far, haven't seen that orange number. Barely. Very good. That worked really well. And it wasn't even that windy of a day, so I'm happy with that result. Let's keep going. We're on day 34 right now, in case anyone's curious. Day 34. We got another... Got more expansions happening over here. No big deal. As long as these 2 cities, we've got the small one, right? The local substations. As long as these 2 cities never need 40, I guess it'd be 35, but really it's 42 megawatts each. So as long as their number is way below 42, we never need any more. But obviously this is like the lowest point of the day, and this is already using 90, so we need lots of substations around here. Probably need another one, honestly. Let's get another one going in from... I would have said this direction, but there's an extra building here now. I can't get in there now. Let's connect that. And... yeah, congratulations, you did such a great job. I know, look at you guys expanded all the way out here. You're right on top of my... oh, no. Hang on. It's right on top of this. Let's Just do that, just so I have some further flexibility. I'm worried that the city will engulf this, and then I won't be able to connect anything else to it. So this is going to hopefully allow me to. I'm going to do that anyway, just in case. What else? More wind. More turbines. And then we'll go 3 on this. Really spread it out, getting it into the thick of it. Looks like this is overloaded. We're going to spread this out too. There we go. And we might need... I think we need one on this side. Yeah, let's put one on this side. We'll say right about in this area. And we'll drop a bigger substation right here. And feed it from this side. Done. That'll balance it out. We got problems way overloaded here. Crap. Let's go with... Wow, I didn't expect that to be overloaded. We'll go on this side. We are going to run out of cash before I can hook this up. This thing's going to explode. Let's... Ooh, wait. Oh, barely. It barely made it through the day, dude. That thing was going to go boom. If it goes explosion, if it explodes, it's $3,000 to fix it, which sucks. You don't want to spend $3,000 to fix it. I'm cheap. So I'm going to also take this over and then bring it across this way. I don't have enough money. Yes, I do. I didn't have enough money. Now I do. There we go. That should help this a ton. Okay. 8 hours left. We're going to start with $102,000 in hopes to provide an outstanding energy grid. Now it's $98,000. $98,000 to wherever this new city pops up. So let's hope. We can do the solar panel tax incentives to reduce power for residential by 10%, which is a very Dane thing to do. But it also means they're buying less power, and I like profits, which is a very American thing to do. So let's go. All right. And there it is. I was like watching this, hoping that it would be here. Really hoping that it would be here. All right, we'll take a 10,000 one right here. Come off the battery. And then we'll connect it right here. Like that. Beautiful. I was like, you gotta give me something here. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. We can always go in from this side too, and that's where this extra power line will help us as well. We do have some heavy usage on that line right there, and this one's surprisingly heavy now too at 30. So we're maxing out that substation. Ooh, okay. We are. We're gonna max out that substation. So I'm gonna want to swap this out for a bigger one. Uh-oh, what's this? Yikes, 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 yikes. Let's cancel that. That was probably a bad thing to do. Cancel that. There we go. And put stress on the extra lines. Okay, that didn't work at all, did it? Didn't work. We're going to have to look at this because the power load in those areas are very high. I mean, it might have worked. It bought me some time. But it would have been a lot cheaper to just repair the line than it was to like do that like I did. So okay, it is now day 36. Got a couple of things we have to address. This needs to be removed, replaced with a big boy. So we'll go about here. Replaced with a big one. There we go. Next thing is we want to we got to address this. So like this area right here is pulling a lot of juice. So to help with this, I think Let's go. This might not work, but I'm going to try this. I'm going to place another one right here. And we're going to connect this up like that. Now, what I'm hoping happens here is that instead of the power having to travel this direction to hit, well, it looks like it's not going to do that though. So you're still going to get it. Yeah, you're going to get it from that line instead now. Yeah. So the power's heading that direction, but it's still going to go through here. This is a problem. So I do need to kind of reinforce this as a, I need to allow this power to spread out. Maybe even just go and lock that down. I think I need the power to come from a different position. And maybe, actually, this could be the answer, too. If I remove this, if I disconnect this, then we won't have power coming from this side. It already isn't, though. It was, though. I guess by doing this, it's changed. That's what it looks like. Okay, we're going to go like that, too, to create just a way for it to distribute itself a little bit differently. Yeah, so we'll see how that works. Let's go ahead and run it. And we want to take a look at this area because that was the trouble area. And zoom up a little bit here. This area is becoming under stress too. I don't think connecting here is going to change that. It's all flowing in that direction. The only thing I could do differently would be to disconnect it at some other point. Which again, with conservative as my mode, it should pull from the sources that don't overload the lines. But I'm considering disconnecting a little bit of this. Yeah, this has to be changed out. So what we could do, I guess, is I guess I could... If I double up these lines, though, that doesn't help me. And both of these substations are full, too. They're very full. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, completely overloaded here. Okay, I need to look at how to balance this. I can do that, but all that's going to do is put extra stress on these. These are going to blow up right now. We're going to get over... We're barely getting overloads, but we're almost at the point of overload right there. Go this way. So it looks like I need another substation so that I can spread this load out again. Spread that load out even more. Yep. And we'll go with 2 rows of low voltage lines to help distribute that power. And in this area, I think the only thing I really can do is disconnect one of these. I just need to make it to where power isn't able to flow completely through here, and it only goes to destination. So if I disconnect you, well, might be the wrong place. Disconnect it there instead. If I leave a gap, this is no longer going to get overloaded, but that means the power has to come from somewhere else. So it's going to stress somewhere else. Go that way with it. We could add... It might help, actually, if I add a substation on this side. I know you guys don't like it because you're... Hey, he's near me. I don't want to have it be near me. I could put it on this side, I guess. Yeah, this would still work, technically. Expensive. Okay. So we're getting it from another direction, right? bring the power in from another direction. It is -1C, so we're also getting efficiency losses with that. So I'm going to take the effects of high and low temperatures and nullify that as well. And just in case we get blowouts, I'm going to do the ad campaign so that they love me anyway. Okay. All right. It's very cold, so power lines with low loads are vulnerable to ice formation. Well, yeah, I mean, I tried to insulate them just now, so. And I'm wondering about wind turbines going down. We should do that now. Oh, it already is. Oh, we got one yeah, we got ice. Pair. I mean, what do you want me to do? Make sure the lines are all fully loaded? That's gonna happen throughout the day. Ooh, this one's getting hammered. But I hopefully with this one getting hit hard, it will free up the capacity on these other ones, though. That's the hope. And I can see the flow. If I broke this, maybe I break this. Ideally, I would love to connect here. I could also connect here. Yeah, let's connect here as well. Like that. On this side, I still don't know how to limit that because power's coming in from two sides. If I was to disconnect that, at least the power is only coming from one side now, but it's still a very heavy line. It's really not good. We're at the very peak, though. We're all the way up right now. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a problem. Spread that out a little bit. This one needs extra help. There we go. That's probably fine. Anything else up here? Where's it? Right here. We got a couple new buildings over here too. Nice. It's getting crazy. I know I'm not necessarily. See, so here's the thing. Like, when I'm playing a game and I can't pause it, I got a billion things running through my head. I know it's exaggeration, but I got a billion things running through my head, and I don't know what to say out loud sometimes. So if I'm speaking and it's like, what's he rambling on about now? It's because I really don't know what to say about it. I'm gonna reconnect this. I want to see if there's anything I can do about this, and the only thing I can think of is just going around, you know? I can't pass the power that direction. I can't go through here because of that house. I can go through here, though. Now, that's interesting. I could do this. This would probably take care of it. Yeah, I think that actually takes care of it. Also, this is really silly. That makes no sense at all. Who let me do that? It should have been like this. That should have been what it was right there. Okay. $380,000. 38 days as CEO, and it doesn't look like another city is gonna form. So it looks like the challenge is this. Like this city, or these group of cities is the challenge. So we can prep for that being the case. I'm gonna place a substation here and have you come in all the way out from there, and over like that, as well as straight in, like so. Also connect that. We're gonna want to come in probably from, let's let the time run. Probably want to come in from that side too. And it's just about seeing where the red line is, right? Also dropping batteries every once in a while. So like I can probably put another battery, let's say, yeah, right about here should be good. Let's place another one over here next to the solar. Actually, we could just place another solar next to the solar, right? Yeah. Place another solar next to the solar. And then another salt factory, or 2 even. 2 would be fine. Yeah, 2's good. 2 more big batteries. Like that. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Let it run. Yeah, so our big problem right now is not power generation. It really boils down to line saturation and like trying to figure out how to get the lines to not blow up. So this is near the peak. We got home cooked as an effect, so everybody uses more power at dinner time. I think I might be able to double up this line, but it's really not the high voltage lines I'm worried about. It's lines like this, where it's running way at peak. And I just need it to, you know, not do that. If you could not, how about you not? Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna have some explosions here in a second. You can just feel it. Feel it in my bones. This point here needs to be reinforced, I think. Just a little bit. And you need to come that way. And is that it? Nope, there's one more. I thought I saw the symbol, but I lost it. Right here. We can come in from this side too. So from the solar, come in like that, and then straight in from this side. Okay, and then it's still this line. I think if I can figure this out, I'm good. So we have this road. Maybe this is the solution actually. If I just say screw development, like screw allowing them to mess with this, and just ran this line across, we would probably end up with a more balanced power approach, but just not through here. So I'd have to double up this line and this line. I know that looks silly, but it takes the load off of the individual lines. It makes them spread it out. It makes them share it. This over here needs to be doubled up. I don't trust it. Oh, I can't because of the city limits. Gotta go around. We'll go like that and like that. Nope, like that and like that. And then we'll just get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. In the city limits. So you see this right here, right? So now that this is fully in the city limits, I cannot connect to it anymore. There's no point that I can connect to this. So that's why I did those extra lines, because I wanted to be able to get to it for multiple points after it was fully engulfed. And now it is. The city has taken over. We can place one more wind turbine here. I believe that won't hurt these lines. We can also spread this out a little bit more by going across the river. That's nice. There we go. So now we've connected that up too. Hopefully, if I let this run to peak. You. Really? Really? You're not going to go around that way? Oh, you can't. Here. Now you can. So those little tiny, you might hear them, like little tiny crashing sounds. Those are buildings that are like, they're spawning, right? They're building new infrastructure. The city's expanding. Let's go. It doesn't say there's a new city on the way, so I think this is it. I think the challenge now is just making sure that we can, well, I've got to do this, right? I mean, I got to do that. I mean, why not? It's right there. Might as well spread it out. This line has me a little bit concerned. And I can always remove this because this looks like it has plenty of capacity left. But I did decide to connect the whole thing up, and that's when you get power running. And again, with the conservative, though, as the mode, it should load balance itself. It should say, hey, if I push any more on that line, it's going to go boom. So we're going to redirect it to a new line, even though it's not as efficient. That's what's supposed to happen. And look, we're still dipping into battery right now. That's crazy. We need more power. Okay, so wind turbines. I need even more. Go. And we're getting real. This is real. It's just real. Hang on, go that way with it. Yeah. New infrastructure. Very good. Anybody else down here? No? Not going that way, for example? No? How about over here? Any roads looking like they're developing right now? No? How about over here? Oh, look at this. A whole bunch of people might build on this road later. We got a lot of cash. I mean, like, again, at this point, I think we win. Except for, you know, the load on the lines, right? So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit of time, and I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, that's, yeah, look at them. They're expanding super fast now. I'm gonna let them build in there now if they want to. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit, and I'll update you on what's going on with it, because at this point I think it's mostly just letting it run and seeing how stable it is and just adding little roads. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's nearing the end of day 44, and I still got some problems here to fix. It's mostly just like looking at when the icons pop up, checking the overlay, and making sure everything is, you know, is a-okay here. And we still have a couple of places where the lines are getting really overloaded. So of course we can fix that by just adding input on different sides. So I can place, for example, one of these all the way over here, and then make sure the high voltage line is reaching them, which is easy to do because like I have tons of cash. So we'll just, honestly, I could probably just feed it direct to the battery at this point. Yeah, just do that. I'm gonna overspend here just to fix the problems. A lot of power. This is very red all the time. We're trying to feed a lot into here from a very singular source. And rather than putting another one right here, and again, feeding it all from the same direction, we should place it over here. So I'm gonna have a new one on this side, right? And we feed it from the other side. Same thing from over here. We feed it from the other side. So right about like, I want to super overspend here. This is enough. Go like that. See, now I can't place high voltage. It's got to be low. But this is going to go like that. And over like this. All the way to these lines. And then connect like that. All right, so that should take all the pressure off of these. And I want to say that was my only problem area. This area was a problem as well. And I've added a whole bunch because this, again, the throughput of trying to move power through here, there's a lot, especially with all these turbines right here. But I couldn't fully complete my little square and make it look good because the city limit expanded to this point. So, yeah. Anyway, that is the end of day 44. So we're on 45 out of 50. Looking pretty solid. Have over $500,000 in the bank right now. And I also just got research for on-site storage. Concentrated solar plants keep producing some power during the night, up to 30% of their rated capacity. So I want to say that is basically that the solar plants now have batteries installed in them to where they output 30% of their normal capacity continuously through the night because their batteries are full. Or something like that. I don't know. It's also very cold, so we keep getting like warnings about that too. And let's go up this way with it, and we'll just connect here, I guess. Let's take a look, use the overlay again. But here's my power grid. Got a red area here. It's a little bit... That's a little bit iffy. I think the power is headed this way, and it's also heading that direction. So we could alleviate a little bit of that pressure. Honestly, just by doing this. Like, we don't need these to be connected. Just send it up this way. Yeah. What else? Oh, it looks like it's going to get close to overloaded again. Hopefully not. We'll keep an eye on it. What else? What else? What else? Over here, we have lightning. That's the thing we have to worry about too, because lightning can strike and blow up our stuff. Looks like this should be here, not there, and it looks like this should be here, not here. Yeah, and that might. Uh-oh, here we go. Yep. It's a problem. I don't think I can do anything about that. Oh, that's a high line. See, I couldn't tell because of the... Yeah. All right, hang on. You have a problem here. This is all going to go to shit right now. My people are not going to be happy with me here. Let's go like this. Pair. See the load? It's crazy. And we just want to go ahead and reinforce this with extra lines. There we go. That's what I had to do over here. So when you get these points here, where everything is getting really red, right? You double, triple, quadruple, whatever the lines, they can spread it out. And as long as you are in conservative mode, they should load balance themselves. At least that's the idea anyway. They should load balance themselves. I don't think I want to add another battery here. It might be a good idea. I've got like new solar panels and batteries on this side now, and I'm starting to spread out where my power is being produced. We could connect this. I'm not sure what the... Yeah, I'm not sure the reason to do that, but I could do that if I guess. Overlay? Seems good. Our capacity is crazy high though. Like, I'm able to produce nearly 1,000 megawatts at peak. So it's not about generation and all about balance right now. Gotta find our inner balance, right? We're gonna Mr. Miyagi this. Yeah, I've been watching that show too. Man, I tell you, I did not expect Cobra Kai to be that good. I didn't expect it. Like, you take a really beloved classic of a movie, and you're like, hey, we're gonna make a TV show based on that. And we're kind of like, But, you know, I had hope when, you know, it looked like, you know, this was gonna be made by the actual actors, and it is. It's made with the real actors from the movie. And I was kind of like, okay, I got a little bit more hope now. You know, things are looking up, right? I'm blown away. Like, I did not expect it to be this good. Cobra Kai, definitely recommend it if you're wondering about it. Like, you do have to watch Karate Kid first though. You have to know the Karate Kid first. That's a kind of a requirement there. Oh, you know what I did? I just connected this. Oh, dummy. I got this hooked up and never did this. There it goes. That's better. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Got icons all over the place. Okay, so let's go that way with it. Come over here. Yeah, because if you haven't seen Karate Kid first, though, you're going to be lost. That's just kind of, I mean, but it's so well done because it touches on, like, the story-wise, like, it touches on all sorts of aspects of life and relationships and the complexities of the human condition. Like, it's really deep. I mean, there's times where it's just kind of like, oh, look, they're fighting again. But it's not those parts. It's the nuances and, like, the little things and how it just sort of makes you... Like, you simultaneously hate and love both characters in different situations. Like, you don't really know whose side you're on. And that's the part I love about it, is that when you know you have great characters when you can't really tell whose side you're on, right? That's the balance that we should have in our lives all the time. except with my channel. You should always be on my side. Always. Never. You should never critique. You should never tell me I'm bad, right? That's the way it goes, right? We can all agree on that, right? That's yeah. Hello, right? Anyway, I'm gonna let this go right now, and I'm gonna take it to the final day, and then you can see the results. Because I was gonna end the video and do 3 videos per, but this one I think we can zoom through because it actually was quite easy to do. Honestly, I might have been able to do this one on hard, but maybe we'll try the next one on hard and see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let this run for the last couple of days because it's pretty much just patch it up now. I have almost $1 million, so I'll be right back. Okay, I zoomed ahead a little bit too far. It was mostly just fast forward through the days, and I went one day too far. I was planning on like walking you through the last day before the victory, but there it is. Victory, managed to do it. It was pretty good. We invested over $2.6 million. And we sold over 230,000 megawatt hours of power. Very good. Might as well submit our score. Sure. And we can take a look. Tell us the name you would like us to use in the leaderboard. Yeah, sure. You rank in the top 8% of all players. Hey! Nice. Which is good because I did it on medium. So if I did this well on hard, it would have been an even higher score, right? So I do want to just walk you through everything just so you can see it. Yes. So here it is. Our city is done. And, we have these little extra little bits to connect. But otherwise, everything is super fine. Everything is very well balanced. We don't have any problems with any lines with this configuration. As long as, obviously if they expand, then we need more power and all that stuff. But, as long as the ice formation doesn't kill everything, we're pretty good here. And when ice formation does happen, we have some redundancy on most of the areas. So here it is. VEJLE, done. I just want to see what happens here. If I say start main campaign, I should have 13 IP now. Yeah, there it is. And you can now do company customizations, as well as 3 new maps have been unlocked. We actually don't have to do Finland. We could do Brighton, and Montpelier is open to us as well. So let me know which one you think we should do. That's a good comment. And we'll let you decide, because I'm going to wait to record this until after you guys have seen this. So might be a couple of days without the game. But tell me which one you want to see, okay? Do we do Finland, all right? Or we could do Brighton, Palace Pier, right? Not bad. Or we could hit Montpelier. Up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Whoever gets the most votes, regardless of how many comments there are, whoever has the most votes by the end of today, being the day you see this, that's gonna be what we do for the next video, okay? And we're gonna do it on hard. Whatever it is, we're gonna do it on hard, and we'll see how terrible I am at it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like the video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope that I hope you'll do those things, and I hope you'll comment and all that stuff. Bye-bye.